Trump and the media are in a scrum over a steamy Russian dossier, and he's not even been sworn in yet. So what does that mean for the next 4 years? Let me ask Dana Perino, co-host of The Five on the Fox News Channel and former press secretary for George W. Bush. She's been in the middle of these battles in between the media and the president, so you know this all too well. What did the incoming Trump administration do right here?
A lot. I think that, well, it's not so much what they did right as what BuzzFeed did wrong.
Yeah.
What BuzzFeed did was so wrong that even other media turned on BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
So the incoming Trump administration didn't have to do anything except for pointed out that other reporters and journalists had not done what BuzzFeed did, and so that's already a win.
Yeah.
I do see a distinction between CNN and BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
Lumping them together I don't think is fair, but I also, it's hard for me to compare. I mean, I didn't get into a scuffle between a reporter and President Bush in this way.
Yeah.
This is all new. So, you know, my motto, embrace the chaos, because that's what we're having.
Yeah, it is certainly.
That's what's being served.
Yeah, it is certainly chaotic, and what I thought would be a united media against Trump, as you point out,
well,
they turn on each other.
Here's the other thing, but here's what the media did right, in large part, is that what we find out is that this 35-page dossier, we are going to use the French term, had been circulating for months.
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody's shopping it around to different reporters for months. Because we know this because now reporters are saying, yeah, I saw that back in July.
So did that set off a frenzy? So if BuzzFeed is the first to publish it, is that why other places, because
what I'm saying is that actually bodes well about the media in large part that so many did not do it until BuzzFeed, the clickbait scene.
Yeah.
And, you know, look, we're coming off of this big WikiLeaks extravaganza where we're in a whole new world, right? It's the Wild West of media reporting.
All right, so what should the media do at this point? I mean, I say they should cover these things straightforwardly and not give in to the aggression and the reaction.
If BuzzFeed had actually practiced normal journalistic principles, then we wouldn't even be having this conversation because it wouldn't have happened. So we know that the document existed. One thing I find curious is that if so many reporters had this document for so long, did none of them actually ever take it to the Trump campaign? I find that a little hard to believe.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anybody, it sounds to me like maybe they never saw it, but just given the sheer number of people who had copies of it outside of the government, after the FBI gets a hold of it, and it's not just John McCain who sends it to the FBI, but others said the FBI had already had it. So this is like a widespread document in Washington that no one is touching.
It makes me wonder what else is out there.
Well,
like, what other information are people sitting on, whether the pieces of information?
The idea of privacy is, I think, over. And every CEO needs to realize that they are now responsible for cybersecurity. This is not the chief intelligence officer's job any longer. This now rests on you. And I guess part of that is to explain to your employees and your salespeople and your customers that privacy is gone.
Yeah.
And I think that we just have to accept that.
Privacy is gone, and we'll see if media diplomacy is well, and how this media, this press pool is going to cover the president.
You know, look, I think that things could settle down. The media and the administration kind of need each other. Like Donald Trump's base loves it when he goes after the press, and the press needs him because they need to tell the story about the administration, as you were saying in your monologue.
All right, Dana Perino, thank you very much.
Thank you.